Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Sunday Night Football. We're coming to you from NG Stadium. We've been looking forward to this contest between the Giants and Richmond. Neither side has set the world on fire so far this year, but here's an opportunity to get their teeth into the season and start building some momentum. And here come the visitors. Joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
G'day, Hutto. I like the Tigers. It's a toss of the coin, really, but I like what I've seen of them recently, and I think they have the weapons to overcome their more fancied opponents.
Thanks for those thoughts, Harf. The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss. It's 11th up against 16th, and they're just about ready to put it all on the line.
As he's scooping it along the ball, as quick as he can and consistently get the
The Rucks staring each other down. The big men fly. Prestia, Taranto, Ross. Good hands. Ralph Smith with time. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Tigers on the board early. The big men fly. Prestia, Taranto. What can he do with it? McAuliffe has a ping. It won't be a goal. Lynch going flat chat. He's got it.
It's too early to panic, but they might think about making a couple of changes before a bad start becomes worse.
The Tigers are up for this. It's a great start. The two big men do battle. Callahan, Taranto in the centre square. Gets the kick away. Oliver lays it off. Iden, Taylor. Can he hit a target? The Giants moving the ball well. They've picked their way through. Not sure what the idea was there. Normally delivers. McAuliffe in some space on the wing. You can see their confidence growing. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Himmelberg outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Whitfield works hard to present. Broad heads them off at the pass. Doesn't often waste it. Armstrong makes position. He's generally a good kick. Flostone managed to get out despite the tackle. Taranto, he's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
The Giants have got to find a way to put the clamps on. They're too easy to score against at the minute.
The Tigers by 18. The two big men do battle. Oliver sharks it. Green, Callahan. Navigated the traffic. Thomas. This is good ball movement.
They should be on the board with a goal.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Giants with a badly netted goal. Punch clear. Callahan. Got to get it on quickly. Oliver, good build-up. Thomas, Angwin, Green. He's been busy so far. Himmelberg is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
Drop punt, goal!
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Tigers by a goal. The big men fly. Prestia, Taranto, just had to get it out. Who's at home? Nankervis. That's good work rate. Looking to extend this margin. Lynch, when one tackle just won't do. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Briggs with a deft tap. Green, Callahan, kicks to space. Gloston takes an excellent grab. Can't keep hold of it. Cadman, under pressure. Callahan, he'll feel that one. That's commitment to the cause. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Nankervis can keep it moving. Searching kick. Prestia can just about walk this in.
This, to make a good start, a very good one.
Prestia has his first.
An early goal always settles the nerves and boosts your confidence.
The Tigers away to a flyer. Nankervis wins it out of the centre. Ross. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Briggs with a deft tap. Green, Oliver, Angwin. Ralph Smith runs onto it. Can he impose himself on the match? Full. Got to get it forward now. Prestia. Campbell gets to the front spot and can line them up.
The Tigers have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
The Tigers have had a great start. Their energy's terrific. They're moving the ball well and hitting the scoreboard.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Oliver leading from the front. In no man's land. Green. A quick getaway wasn't possible. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Briggs with the tap. Green. Callahan. Can they turn back the tide? Punched away. Cadman. Daniels. It's a tough game.
It's been a fast-paced game of footy. Both sides looking capable of scoring quickly.
Nankervis smashes it out of there. They're on point so far. Whitfield makes good contact. Layla runs onto it. Crosses the paint. Armstrong comes steaming through. The non-preferred lets him down.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
No easy exit. Some indirect ball movement here. It's been paid, and I think we all knew it was coming.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call.
Who's front and centre? Throw in deep in the pocket.
The crowd's a little subdued, and dare I say it, they're becoming concerned.
The two big men do battle. Taranto, full. Big tackle laid. They're tackling with great intent. Briggs showing his skills. Green, a model of consistency. Fonte. Broad went bang. Laverde. How will the umpire see this? Something has to give soon.
The Tigers are looking sharp so far. You can see they set themselves to start strongly for this game.
Taranto. It's not a fair fight. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Briggs, the winner there. Callahan, he'll work all day. A bit of a panicked handball. The Giants have been out of sorts. Anyone's ball. Himmelberg squeezes the kick. Fonte is cool under pressure. Thomas, he's run into trouble. They've bottled it up. Briggs palms it down. Oliver, Angwin, they need a spark. Brown, he's drawn a crowd. We've got another stoppage. Briggs gets his hand to it. Oliver, Angwin, Prestia, good vision there. Sonzi, he's hurried the kick, it's a poor one. You can't afford to do that too often. What's he got on offer? Brown, working hard and presenting well. Probing ball. Trainer clears the area. Broad, stripped of the footy. Oliver, Callahan, he's besieged. They're tackling with venom today. Briggs showing his skills. Desperate defence. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Briggs showing his skills. Ash, this should not be a problem, and it isn't.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Can they follow that goal up with another? The big men fly. Hopper is there in the clinches. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Ralph Smith runs onto it and can drive them into attack. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
That's good vision. Ash has found some space. Tidy ball. They've opened them up here. Green! That one was always his. Can he be the fire starter? Cadman on centre wing is marked. Fonte, Green, he's under close attention. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Briggs wins it down. Oliver. Defence 101 there. Time to turn on the Jets. Cadman, Daniels, he's been dispossessed. Almost threw it out. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Briggs with the tap. Oliver, Callahan. He kicks the goal.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Hopper, Taranto, Nankervis, McAuliffe in the thick of it as ever. Can he hit a target? Layla throws it on the boot. Armstrong leading by example. McAuliffe, ball spills free in the tackle. Hopper, Layla. He's got it.
The Tigers look capable of kicking a big score. They're bringing plenty of physicality and look a cut above already.
The Tigers look keen to atone for last week's loss. Nankervis wins it out of the centre. Hopper. Which way will it bounce? Broad. He's stopped in his tracks. Ralph Smith does well under pressure. Honours the lead. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. That's skillful. Brown. The Giants looking shaky early. Quality delivery by foot. Doesn't often waste it. This is good ball movement. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Ash. He's been set a task. Can he find a teammate? He's been busy so far. Ralph Smith on a lead. The Tigers are playing some great footy. Green. I felt that one from here. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Briggs gets his hand to it. Canelio. The fans will be happy to see this. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. The Tigers with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come. What's happening down there, Gary?
We've been treated to some fine attacking football from both teams. Let's hope it continues from a spectator's point of view. But the coaches will demand their midfielders be more accountable and exert more pressure on the ball carrier. There have been too many goals in the too easy bracket.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Good ruck work. Sonzi gathers. Taranto in the right spot. McAuliffe. This for 2 in a row. He's got it. And they've pinched a break.
The Tigers are building on their impressive first quarter. They've got their tails right up.
The Giants are looking disorganised. Nankervis got his palm to it. Sonzi, Ralph Smith, Hopper running in support. Taranto in a hurry. Nankervis, they cannot keep him quiet. Armstrong, that's not going to be a goal. Buckley tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Big ball to be won. Taylor with a chance to run. Normally delivers. The Tigers have won it back. He's been called to play on. Takes the short option. Hopper has found some space.
Kicking at his first.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Tigers have had a great patch. The big men fly. Sonzi does the roving. Hopper absorbs the pressure. Bolter. Can anyone take a mark? Angwin got a fist in. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Green feeling the heat. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Nankervis showing his skills. Hopper, full. Taranto puts his head over it. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Nankervis palms it down. Hopper, quick snap, and that's a goal!
They've managed to put quite a gap on the scoreboard this quarter. They've certainly got their tails up.
The Tigers are really taking it to them today. Punch clear. Ash. Hopper runs onto it. Taranto going for territory. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Taylor out of the congestion. They've put themselves under pressure. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Lowers the eyes. Iden makes position. In no hurry here. Cadman shaves the grass with that one. The kick is precise. What's he got on offer? Takes the safe option. That's a good option, and this looks promising. The Giants moving the ball well. They desperately need a goal. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. He's set upon. Great tackling technique there. Briggs palms it down. Hopper putting his body on the line. Oliver, O'Halloran, Ash. He'll kick this. In he goes. And he has delivered.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Giants have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. Briggs smashes it out of there. Oliver competing fiercely. Couldn't burst through. Navigated the traffic. Prestia hunting the footy. Hacking it forward. Buckley making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Layla, Sonzi drops into the hole and marks.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
If this league grows any bigger, we might see some heads start to drop.
The Giants are stuck in second gear. That would want to change pretty quickly. Ash, they need a spark. Cadman, good tackle. You have to be tough to play this game. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Briggs wins it down. Green, Cornelio, Ash, under pressure. Cadman, they could really do with a straight kick. He's up to the task, and he's pulled one back.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Giants need to back that up and generate some momentum. Briggs with a deft tap. Oliver. Sonzi gets in the way. Terrific tackle. And we will do it all again. Nankervis with the tap. Panicked under pressure. Bolter met solidly. Gets the kick away. Daniels leads his opponent. The Giants not at their best so far. Laverde. Was that a legal disposal? Heads for full forward. They could be in here if it sits. Lynch. I think he's forgotten which end of the ground he's at.
You don't see that every day. Boy.
No time like the present. Good work rate. Slowing it down. Searching kick. Whitfield. Picking their way through. The Giants are out of trouble. Tidy ball. Bolter fumbles. Could be costly. Was that a throw? Daniels hasn't seen a lot of it. In no man's land. Armstrong desperate to win it back. Bolter. He's caught. Kicks to space. Flostone. It's a hot footy. Gets his kick despite the heat. Miller. Thought his way through it. McAuliffe. Dangerous to leave on his own. The Tigers look well drilled. Good disciplined defence. Layla, what can he do with it? He's kicked it like an arrow.
They're going on their merry way here. This could be over by half-time.
The Tigers clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Sonzi. It's no place for the faint-hearted. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Briggs palms it down. Green. That's a dreadful hand pass. He'll feel that one. Attracted a crowd. No way through there, and they'll reset. Briggs showing his skills. He's copped some of his own medicine.
The crowd's a little subdued, and dare I say it, they're becoming concerned.
It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment. Briggs punches it out of the ruck. Callahan, Green, sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. Prestia. Whitfield wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. It's loose inside the 50. Whitfield. He ran into a brick wall. Free kick for insufficient intent, and this could be costly.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call. His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Can he thread the needle? Not much margin for error. It was always a tough ask from there.
Easy to say in hindsight, but that ball probably should have been centred.
No time like the present. Laverde works hard to present. Finds himself in space. That's skillful. Iden had his name written all over it. Whitfield. Cornelio. He's generally a good kick. You can't afford to do that too often. Looking to extend this margin. Iden will bail his team out again. His field kicking is normally first rate. Bedford working hard and presenting well. Cadman has found some space. Callahan. That's a big play. Can he finish it off?
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
Looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
He's off. Moving the footy laterally. Quality delivery by foot. Well-weighted kick. honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Layla has charged into space, ignoring the corridor for now. This is good ball movement. The defence has fallen down. Cadman wins it back. Great mark. Normally delivers. Oliver working hard and being rewarded. Whitfield takes a beauty. By hand. Laverde. Big tackle laid. We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. Nankervis with the tap. Sonzi. Prestia. Lays it off. McAuliffe. Ralph Smith. Layla. Taranto. Relishing the contest. Full. Almost threw it out. Flostone leading by example. McAuliffe. Defence 101 there. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
The Giants are hanging in there, but they probably need the next goal, really.
Good ruck work. Green. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Sonzi has one already. Now it's two.
Bit of momentum now. That's two in a row.
The Tigers have got a stranglehold on this match. The big men fly. Prestia. McAuliffe. Too slow. And he's done for holding the ball.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
Clever kick. He's hit up the lead. Who's at home? They're moving the footy well here. The Giants have been out of sorts. Broad is a rock in defence. That's good vision. Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break. Time to check in with Gary.
The Giants need to turn things around this quarter. Their supporters will expect more effort and the coach will demand it. I'm not for a moment suggesting that they're not having a go, but neither have they been frenetic like we know they can be. As Paul Roux says, there's effort and there's absolute effort.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Nankervis showing his skills. Prestia. It's a tough game. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. They have a good understanding, those two. Taranto. Prestia has a paddock in front of him. They've worked it well. Slick hands. Laverde couldn't hold it under pressure. Layla. Green. I felt that one from here. The Tigers with a chance for a stoppage goal. The two big men do battle. Sonzi rams it home.
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Briggs showing his skills. Oliver. Green. They are hunting the ball carrier. He's besieged. They're tackling with venom today. Nankervis, the winner there. This is great pressure footy. Full. He's wrapped up. Squeezes the kick. Taranto takes the mark and can extend the margin. Campbell. That's commitment to the cause. The Tigers look like scoring every time they go forward. Briggs palms it down. Oliver, he's been a shining light. Green, Whitfield, Canelio couldn't get an effective disposal. Is this number 4 on the bounce? It surely is.
The Tigers are looking every bit a top 8 side at the moment.
The Giants need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. Briggs gets his hand to it. Callahan. Oliver. Ash on a lead. What's he got on offer? Remarkably, this will be his first inside 50. Flostone saw that coming. Ralph Smith. The umpire will have it. Briggs palms it down. Green. He'll be sore in the morning. He's set upon. We'll have another ball up. Nankervis slaps it out. Taranto.
The Giants will be desperate to make inroads before three-quarter time. Otherwise, this job might just be too difficult.
Nankervis wins it down. Hopper. Campbell. Ralph Smith. He's got support. Umpire calls advantage and off they go. Rioli finds himself unattended. He's been quiet. Armstrong out of the congestion. Green. He shouldn't have any trouble, and he doesn't.
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
This one might be settled now. Nankervis wins it. He's under close attention. That's poor play. They desperately need a goal. He's run into trouble. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Nankervis gets his hand to it. Ross, it's not a fair fight. Something has to give soon.
The Giants
Haven't done much right, but at least they're tackling well.
Nankervis with a deft tap. McAuliffe. The fans will be happy to see this. We've got another stoppage.
The Tigers are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
Green.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Punch clear. Hopper just shoveled it out. Not on my watch, he says. Trainer is calm in a crisis. He's so clean with the footy. Whitfield couldn't quite. Angwin didn't need to be asked twice. Nankervis, good ball handling under pressure. Ralph Smith, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Briggs wins the hit out. Cornelio sharks it. Angwin. Ralph Smith gets to it first. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Cornelio takes the hand pass. Called for a push. Sets a task for the forwards. Punched away. Trainer. Dangerous place to lose it. Dishes it off. Sonzi. The Tigers under great pressure. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Nankervis wins it. Ross. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. We've got another stoppage. The two big men do battle. Laverde tries to bulldoze his way through. He's kicked a goal.
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. The two big men do battle. Cornelio, O'Halloran, Thomas, Callahan running in support. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Miller clears the area. Met solidly when one tackle just won't do. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Punch clear. Ross. Taranto only knows one way. Taylor with the intercept mark. What's he got on offer? Cadman has found some space. Forward they go again. Campbell showing why he's such a good defender. They're playing with purpose and poise. Ralph Smith works hard to present. Campbell, he's been accosted. Taranto in the right spot. They cannot keep him quiet. Taylor normally delivers. Keen to get the ball moving. Inside 50 with the kick. Rioli, Ross, runs to 40 and hammers it home.
That's a great reward for work ethic. He deserved that goal.
Normal service has resumed. Briggs has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Green, they're going hammer and tong. Ralph Smith runs onto it. Rioli needing support. You can't question his commitment. Campbell, we know how good he is in these situations, but not this time.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Looking for a quick transition. Quality delivery by foot. Searching kick. Ralph Smith gathers. Bad kicking there, out on the full.
That's the value of pressure.
Angwin, all on his own. I've liked his game today. Bedford has got loose. Fonte has pushed up. This is good ball movement. His field kicking is normally first rate. Thomas has got off the chain. He's had little impact so far. They've got it deep. That's great play.
That's probably as good a passage of play as we've seen from them all day. It deserves a goal.
Bangs it through.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Tigers by 50. Briggs got his palm to it. O'Halloran, Oliver, Green, closed him down. Thomas gathers on the half volley. Lace out, great footy.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Here's a chance for a couple in a row. They're not back in it yet, but at least they've stabilised.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Giants have given themselves a glimmer of hope. Briggs wins the hit out. O'Halloran, Thomas, good tackle. Attracted a crowd. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Rucks go at it. Oliver, O'Halloran, Green. Momentum has changed colours. Banks got a fist in. Can they beat them back to goal? Squeezes the kick. Short passing in the back line is risky business, and that's why. Hogan, dangerous to leave on his own.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Gotta be a goal. Oh, it's a dreadful miss.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
They've set up well for the kick in. The kick was centimetre perfect. That's a useful ball. What can they muster from the back half? Doesn't often waste it. Taking out some frustration possibly. Thomas, O'Halloran. Hopper took him high. They've picked their way through. Layla with the big fist. Angwin. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Bedford. He's got it.
The Giants have obviously had a tough day, but that was much better play.
They've split 8 goals for the term. Both defences are under pressure. Briggs punches it out of the ruck. O'Halloran, tidy ball. Taranto runs onto it. Prestia. Through the centre square he goes. Himmelberg, again with the superior judgment. Conservative kick. Brown with a chance to relieve the pressure. Can he impose himself on the match? They're moving the footy well here. Iden! He's outmarked 2 of them. Crosses the paint. That's wasteful. And they're away. The Tigers are out of trouble. Probing ball. Honours the lead. Good kick. Brown takes an excellent grab. Bedford, Oliver. Taranto accepted the invitation. He won't be happy with that one. Popper, full. Fonte with a steal. Kicks to space. That's careless kicking. He doesn't waste many. Campbell wins the contest hands down. A bit of friendly fire. Full. The Tigers have produced their best for 3 quarters. Can they finish it off in the last? What's happening down there, Gary?
The Tigers are on a roll. They've been on top in a lot of areas, but the precision and speed of some of their ball movement has really stood out. You just wonder whether we're going to see a meaningful response or whether the tone is now set for the rest of the match.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Nankervis looking for territory. Prestia, Taranto. He's drawn a crowd. And we will do it all again. Briggs. They won't blame him. Green, Oliver. Nankervis mops that one up. Sonzi. This should end in a shot at goal. Who's front and centre? Fonte will keep coming. That's skillful. Green, stripped of the footy. Sonzi. You asked for it. You got it. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. The 2 big men do battle. Taranto, Prestia, heads for the pocket. Bolter takes a beauty.
For a lead in excess of 40 points.
It's banana time, and he does it easily.
They've smashed the 100, and there's still time for more.
The Giants might need to crack open Plan C in a minute. Briggs, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. The umpire says he had no prior. Nankervis showing his skills. Taranto, trainer, he's besieged.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
The Tigers midfielders are working much harder than their counterparts. They're showing them what elite work rate looks like.
Green couldn't get a disposal. Angwin, they desperately need a goal. Hogan, he's set upon.
The Tigers are playing a great brand of footy. They're getting the ball inside 50 consistently and reaping the rewards for it.
Briggs wins the hit out. Green, he's got it.
They've been very accurate and they've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Bolter got his palm to it. Sonzi, Cornelio in the centre square, taken to ground. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Good ruck work. The team physios will be working overtime. We'll have yet another stoppage.
The Giants
Have a quality attacking midfield, but I don't think they run quite as hard in defensive transition, and they've been found out today.
Cornelio, they need to hit the scoreboard here. Sonzi, what a game he's played. Layla gathers in the centre square. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Well-weighted kick. Broad is proving very difficult to pass. Ralph Smith can keep it moving. Taking time to assess the options. Broad, working hard and presenting well. Taylor, neat little worm burner. Sees something he likes. They've opened them up here. Searching kick. No one can mark. Green, he ran into a brick wall. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Briggs gets his hand to it. Green is a clearance beast. Hasn't seen a lot of it. The non-preferred lets him down.
Maybe it's for the best that he hasn't seen much of it.
Can't get hold of it. The Giants have won it back. Cornelio, McAuliffe. A quick getaway wasn't possible. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Briggs showing his skills. Cornelio, Bolter, McAuliffe. Ross almost threw it out. Green, he's a dynamo. Ralph Smith, Taranto, has it on a string. Short runs onto it and can drive them into attack. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Nankervis wins it down, gets the kick away. They've put themselves under pressure. He's done brilliantly. Cadman runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
They could have just faded away, but they haven't done that, so they deserve some credit. Briggs palms it down. Callahan, Cadman has it. He's been a rare shining light for them today. Can he hit a target? Brown fumbles it. O'Halloran, quick snap, and that's a goal.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Giants with all the momentum now. The two big men do battle. Callahan, Taranto, didn't need to be asked twice. Good disciplined defence. Buckley, Himmelberg on a lead. Clever kick. Whitfield pushes into space and receives the footy. Laverde, when one tackle just won't do. They're tackling with venom today. Briggs showing his skills. Canelio. Flostone reads the ball so well. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Normally delivers. Briggs went bang. Nankervis. Flostone collects the half volley. Throws it on the boot. Taranto probably too far out to score. I've liked his game today. Armstrong is in the clear and marks uncontested.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Armstrong can make it much harder for them here, and that's what he's done.
This is full of merit, this performance. Any win interstate is extremely valuable.
The Giants are just about spent. Nankervis showing his skills. Squeezes the kick. Hopper. What's he got on offer? Now it's someone else's problem. Nankervis. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. The Giants have been out of sorts. It's a dreadful mistake. Whitfield showing why he's such a good defender. Goes laterally. Laverde has found some space. Got a little time here. Cadman, Laverde. What can he do with it? Attracted a crowd. Uses the non-preferred. Good-looking kick. Quality delivery by foot. The Tigers guarding the corridor. Can't hang on under close attention. Ross, Banks, takes the hand pass. Armstrong. He's wrapped up. Just shoveled it out. Bolter. The Giants continue to be second to the ball. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Briggs wins the tap. Green, Callahan, Canelio in the centre square. Good build-up. They've worked it well. Thomas, they need a kick. Ash, not a lot of positives today. Daniels gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
Going at his second.
They really need this, and he delivers.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Briggs palms it down. Canelio. McAuliffe gathers. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Great tackling technique there. Bolter punches it out of the ruck. Ash read it best. Thomas. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Brown Fonte, probing ball. Broad wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. That's skillful. Good work rate. What's he got on offer? Ross with a chance to run. Manages to find a teammate. He's only had the one inside 50. You can't afford to do that too often. Looking to peg one back. Miller clears the area. Clean pickup. Ross. It's a race for goal. Green in the right spot at the right time. Quick snap is off target.
They're lucky they haven't been made to pay for that turnover. They really should have been.
They've set up well for the kick in. Broad with a chance to relieve the pressure. Can he find a teammate? Ross. That's good work rate. The Tigers are out of trouble. Doesn't often waste it. Brown with the big fist. Fonte. The kick is a poor one. They're playing with purpose and poise. Canelio. His field kicking is normally first rate. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Ash. He just dropped it.
There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Banks.
Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Briggs showing his skills. Green. Canelio. This is promising. The Giants are good with their hands. Which way will it bounce? Fonte, desperate to win it back. Honours the lead. He doesn't waste many. Banks.
We've seen that before.
Bolter. Strong grab. Dishes it off. Knew where the help was. Banks. Bolter. They're a big chance here. Punched away. Sonzi. Desperate defence.
That's a missed opportunity.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
Short pass looks good. Thomas, all on his own. Ash. The Tigers are back in the winner's circle.
What did you make of that match, Harv?
The Giants
Are piling up the defeats. Not much is going right at the moment. They've just got to keep trying different ideas and different combinations until it clicks. They may consider sending a couple of experienced campaigners back to the twos to run them into some better form. It'll turn eventually. It always does if you work hard enough.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the evening, Harv.
Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.